we have some very exciting news to share with you about a certain magical index. Yen Press have announced the Old Testament Omnibus collection, which is all 22 volumes of the original light novel series in one, plus the 2 side stories as well. Now that's gonna be a huge ass book, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. This is probably gonna be like the Spice and Wolf Collector's Edition they released a while back. And this is really exciting news for me because this is something I've really wanted to happen, like to have all 22 volumes of Index in one, plus the side stories. It's honestly great. It's definitely the ideal solution to fans who want to collect all 22 volumes, but can't scout every single one if they're trying to collect from the bottom. As yes, some volumes do go out of print, but now we don't have to worry about that. We don't know yet if this Omnibus edition will be released digitally, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But damn, I can't wait to own this as a collector's item. It's honestly sick. One of the things I love about this, other than the fact we're getting an Omnibus edition of all volumes, is that Yen Press officially call it Old Testament. If you didn't know, Old Testament is basically the fan term for what people call the first light novel series of Index, but it's never really been official even in Japanese. The Western fans of Index basically called it that because the sequel series to Index was called New Testament, so logically its predecessor has become known as Old Testament in the Western fandom at least. So I'm really happy this is an actual official term now, rather than a fan term. And from what I'm aware, the translator of the Index light novel has done a lot of research online in the later volumes about terminology and consulting the knowledge of the fans to help guide his translations, which I really love because fans are awesome. Especially Index fans, because we are built different. Seriously, the loyalty we've shown to this series over the years after being shafted by nothingness is nothing but commendable. But here we are, we have something to celebrate once again. But what does this mean for the future? Since they have directly called it Old Testament, surely that means they might be doing New Testament in the future. I mean, otherwise there'd be no need to call it Old Testament, right? So I believe if this Omnibus collection is a success and sells well, Yen Press might be prompted to release New Testament, which is what most light novel fans of the series want more than anything. Hell, there's probably some fans out there who want it more than Index Season 4, and I might be one of them, I'm not sure, but I'm greedy, I want both. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Do you think New Testament will get an English release? And also subscribe to the channel for more Index and Railgun news updates, as I've kept consistently with them over the years. Also, massive credit to Xavier Gordon on Twitter for providing updates to the build-up of this news.